Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. In this YouTube video I am going to explain how you could use the daily time frame to your advantage as a day trader. This strategy has helped me make over $1,000 and it's actually saved me more money than I could thank myself for. It's been an amazing strategy that I've used. It's not something complicated, it doesn't take time to do, but I'll just explain to you how you could use it effectively as a day trader. But guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into the video. Also, drop a comment if you are finding these new videos effectively helping you out. If these are helping you out, guys, hit that like button, like I said, and drop a comment below. I will make more of these YouTube videos just for you guys. But let's start off with AISP and how I traded this. So just look at the daily chart, guys. By looking at this daily chart, by the way, I traded this on this candle, which was I think the 3rd of January. But I just want to show you why I traded this and what I looked out for. Again, there is not a lot of resistance on this chart. There's probably this area here, which is around 2.2. Effectively, there's not much though to really go off. What does this mean for me? This makes it more attractive for me because there is no major levels of resistance, which means price would be easier to break through. So now I've done my daily levels and I've marked these daily levels. Then I'll switch over to the 1 minute chart. Most of the time 5 minute chart, but in this video I'm just going to go with the 1 minute. And look at this daily time frame. Look, we come over to the daily time frame, we start to reject, we start to fight in this area, and look, we just form a simple line, a continuation pattern such as this, such as a falling wedge reversal pattern. And look at this, this is just perfect. From here the gains are just amazing, impeccable. From here all the way to here, that's another 36% gain. Easy money. Imagine putting $500 in this, or even $1,000, and you're scaling along the way. This is an easy $200 plus just by using $1,000. Again, very effective way to make money. Of course, there are many other ways. I'll explain more in different videos, but yeah, this is just one example of how I use the daily time frame. So let's just move on to another stock, MINM. I traded this as well. This had quite a bit of resistance on daily, but how did I trade this stock? Let's start off with the daily chart. What am I seeing? Let me just zoom out a bit more. So this is what I was looking at, and this chart was a bit more complicated than AISP. It's not as clean, so I need to be a bit more careful. I need to know when to sell. So we look here. This 4.8 area is an area of resistance on the daily zone. So this area is an area where I would not add the stock, I would sell the stock, right? So now I'm looking for areas of support. We've got this area around 3.97. Right, so this is an area where you could potentially add the stock if you break above, right? And then I'm just looking left again, and we got this area here. So we've got a lot of resistance on this. So with a stock like this, you want to sell fast, right? You got resistance here, here. So it's very, very important to know this. So now I'll switch over to the 5 minute chart. I'm just looking for areas of value, and this is how I enter the stock. As soon as we started to break the first base of resistance, I started to look for entries. So now let's just zoom out again. We'll switch it over to the 1 minute chart because the 5 minute start to break out. And you could quite clearly see, guys, based on the daily chart, we are struggling to break. And look, you could have taken entry once we broke, we retested, and you could have taken that entry. That was a very, very good entry to the upside. A nice pendant here was formed, a bullish pendant, which is a continuation pattern. From here, you could have taken this all the way to 5.97, 5.79. That's a 55% move. But again, you're using the daily time frame effectively. With this, what you got to do is you got to take profit a lot quicker though. So we got resistance here again. That's a nice 15% move. Then we got a major level resistance here, which we have to hold. We have to break. If we don't break this, we could potentially see new lows. So this is what you got to take into consideration when trading, is making sure you sell at the major levels as well. Major levels save you a lot of money. So by having this on my chart, I knew I'm not going to add here. I'm going to add when it breaks, or I'm not going to add here, or I'm going to add when it breaks and we retest, right? So it helps you a lot. Like, let's just say, for example, I added, I don't know, if I added what, as soon as we tested and we added and it broke out, but I added without waiting for a retest. Now look, that's a 15% loss. I'm taking that loss. Then it runs up, right? So you always want to wait for that break and retest on the daily chart. And I'll give you another example on the ATXI chart and how I use this to my advantage. Look, I've got these levels marked already. Let me just delete and I'll go over it again with you guys. So let's move on to the daily chart. And this is I like this chart quite a bit, but let's just move down because I remember this chart. But let's start with the daily chart. This is a very clean daily chart. Probably one of my favorite for the week. Daily 0.27. So remember this level 0.2750. Remember it. I hope you guys are remembering this level. So you got 0.33 level. You could go back to my trade review on Instagram and you see I point out the exact same levels. And then you got this level. You also got a level here. So you know we've rejected here before, so you could just keep that in mind. And we've got around here, around 0.35, but this level is essentially the same. But now let's move on to the 5-minute chart. And I'll play this twice, pre-market, and I played it in open. But look at how the stock attracts these levels, and look at how we broke, boom. We came back down, we retested this area, we didn't break below, we broke back up, I gave a re-entry, bang. So look, let's just show to the 1-minute chart and show you my exact entries. My first entry was on this, was around, I essentially entered it around this retest. So look, we came back down, we broke, we retested, and look, we had the mini hammer candle, bang, I entered pre-market. Pre-market is a bit different with price. I don't use my normal account, so I take a bit more of a risk. But into open, all I did was wait for this trend line to be drawn. I waited for my daily levels. Again, when I mixed in VWAP, remember I was explaining the VWAP on the same chart. So we're above VWAP as well. So that's another confluence to my trading. We break up, and look at this, guys. This is just absolutely brilliant. You could go back to my alerts. You could ask me for my alerts. I'll give you my alerts. We go and we break up, bang. So we have that daily level. That daily level is so important. It's just so important in trading stocks. So from here, we take it all the way to here. It's a 30% plus move, bang. That was another play. And now let's use something like Nexi. Let's look at this daily chart. This daily chart, I think it's a bit more of a look. You just look left. The prices we are rejecting off are the exact same as these prices here. History doesn't lie. History never lies. This is what you got to remember about the stock market. The stock market is just an algorithm that detects previous price movements in order to make future moves. This is all it is. It detects. This is what it does. This is how it's just so simple yet so hard, right? It's just a formula. That's what it is. But just look at the daily. Look, bang. And you just look at these levels, how they just translate. I'm just looking left. I don't need to look right. I don't need to look right at all. I'm just looking and just translating these levels. And you got so much resistance here, so you don't want to add in these areas, right? Or you want to take a bit more of a less risky approach when adding. So now I've got my resistance marked, and you can see where the best ads are and where the bad ads are. I think I played this last week, if I'm not wrong. Let me see, somewhere here, yeah, around this level. I played this last week around this level, and look, around this level. Actually, yeah, I played it around this level. So we got our first daily level break, and we broke, we based, bang, continuation pattern, retest, gone, right? What a move again. I think we hit about 10 point something. So it's about 100% move. There you go, 10.97. So I let it around here, 10.97, 126% move, guys. It was very, very simple, very effective. Again, I'm using my daily levels. I wouldn't be adding here. The first few levels is where I like to add the most, because it has the less amount of people trading. People rush. So I'm just using other people's minds to sell. I'm using their mistakes, and I'm taking advantage of the areas of value. That's all I'm doing. Very, very easy, very simple strategy to use. But yeah, that's all it is with the daily. The daily signifies the major levels of resistance. So use this to your advantage, right? I hope you guys do. But thank you for joining this video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment. Catch you guys in the next daily educational video.